What do a typical couple of days at Gamma look like for us here at Games Unlimited? Uh, Monday morning, the first thing, there's the keynote speaker and the Power Retailer Awards. I've already talked a little bit about how we won two of the Power Retailer Awards. Obviously, that's a fantastic way to start a show. Um, a lot of people knew us already. Of course, I got our face out there. So a lot of retailers, publishers coming up and congratulating us, which is super cool because it's also a great way to just make some new connections and meet some new people. And from there, it's opening up to different seminars, different educational opportunities. Now, I personally ended up doing more meeting with publishers on Monday. I got a chance to hang out with the awesome Seppi, talk about some of his games that are coming out. And what's really cool is a lot of times if I'm meeting with a publisher, I've got other retailers with me, maybe that publisher's games that they may not have been on my radar, but if another retailer has carried those games in the past, they can say, oh, this is really cool. So I'm definitely going to be bringing in the new edition of End of the Line that Seppi talked about because I had other retailers going, oh, that game is fantastic. We love it. So I'm going to bring that in. One of the things that I've been doing this year is actually going to fewer retailer to retailer seminars. I actually want to go to seminars that have been geared towards publishers, just to learn about that side of things. Not because I want to publish games. I have zero desire to publish games, but was able to see a seminar that Van Ryder gave on how to determine the pricing of your games. And I just find that stuff very interesting. The more that we can know about how other parts of the industry operate, just the better those relationships can be. I gave a seminar on used games, how to do used board games in your store. And I'll tell you what was cool compared, the last time I gave that seminar was in 2022. And I always ask, how many retailers in the room are doing used board games? Raise your hand. And I'm pretty sure in 2022, it was like very low, maybe 10% of stores. And this time it was over half the room was already doing used board games, which I thought was fantastic because that's a thing I really want more stores to do for a variety of reasons. I was on a panel for publishers to ask retailers questions and like us to get to say, what are some of the things that we want publishers to do? What helps us? What hurts us? And that was a panel that one of the publishers said, hey, I'd sit here for 4 hours and ask questions and talk about that sort of thing, which just really goes to show how much desire there is for collaboration, for understanding the different tiers. And then there was dinner and game night, which is just getting to play some new games, meet some new people. It's a whirlwind. It's already, and that was just one day. We are now 2 days in. I'm going into my third day. But there's so much that's going on. So that's just a quick glimpse at typical what happens at a day at Gamma Expo. And I still got 2 more days to go, and the exhibit hall hasn't even opened yet.